So last week I entirely did the formula and function. So completed function. I gave the overall idea about what is absolute self-referencing and relative self-referencing, and I told that today I'll be giving the notes for you all. So I'll be explaining the notes. So I just did some paint. In the paint, I did some practicals with you all. I discussed with many other instances. Hope you all understood that. But anyhow, just to remind back again, before I start with function or the fill handling or the relative self-referencing or the absolute self-referencing, before that, just to start with, remember format cells. So we didn't discuss this that day. We went further front. Because of that, I want to discuss this today, right? So this is nothing but changing the format of cell. So this is something we call as changing the, so I'll just write it here, right? So changing the format of a cell. Changing the format of a cell. This is the whole idea of having a format cell. So what do you getting by this is different types of data we can enter into a particular cell, or different types of format of data which we can enter into a cell. So how do you get this format cell? So simple. Okay, so what you have to do is just type it here, right? Right click on cell. Okay, so right click on cell. So remember, okay, so if you right click on cell, so you can get what? Format cells. So simply what you have to do is right click on a particular cell, right? So just get it like this, right? Remember this method only you have to follow once you want to get the format cell. So right click on cell. So the exact idea is what? Changing the format of a cell. So this is the exact idea. So first, if you right click on the cell, you will be getting format cell. If you click on that, so you're getting these options. So you can see here these options you will be able to get, right? These all options, right? Let's see few options you have, right? First, you can see here, format a range of cell with decimal places. So what do you mean by decimal places? So we have 3 places, that is here percentage. So you can apply here in percentage decimal point, and as well as especially currency. If you are applying currency, you can place decimal points. Okay, so these are the 3 places we are having decimal points. Hurry. And okay, so the rest of the things we just look. Labels kene kapi study kara lamai. So we learned what is label. For the another term of label means what? Text. We call as text. Usually, can you answer this question? Usually text are displayed on right side of the cell or left side of the cell. So Samiha answer was correct. Okay, and Mariam answer was correct. Okay, so left side of the cell. Yeah, usually text are displayed on the left side of the cell, and numbers or values are displayed on the right side of the cell. Now we know what is decimal point, and where exactly we are using decimal point. Then we learned what is label. Label means, again I told, it is text. Okay, text and telephone number and identity card number. Okay, any other serial number with coming up with an English letter, okay, is considered as text. If you're just using without any letter or anything, just using numbers, it is considered as a number. So percentage, you have to adjust it accordingly. If you just type some example, say you're typing some sort of value. So example, you say 1000. If you put a percentage mark, so it will show you another 2 zeros additional. Let me show you in the practical. Okay, so just I'll open an Excel. Okay, so just show you here, I'll zoom it, right? So then I'll share the screen for you. Here, if I apply 10, right click on it, then there is something called format cell. right? So in this, okay, if I apply percentage, so what will happen is basically, okay, the space problem is there. So see, I told you, like, you know, 2 zeros are added and it's showing as 1000. Remember, right? The 2 zeros are added to the, okay, 1000 here, right? So what you have to do is, first time while you're adding the percentage, you have to remove 2 zeros so that it displays the correct answer, right? So this is what you have to do. Okay, so you have to remove 2 zeros while you're adding, so that gives you the correct percentage mark. So this is just a rough idea I want to give you all. So that is how the percentage mark appears. Do you all heard about scientific notations? So main make ahala tiyawada scientific notation කියන එක අහලා තියෙනවා. Scientific notation means where your calculator, while you're typing around 13 numbers, okay, more than 13, 12 numbers or 13 numbers. So I have
error කියලා එකක් එනවා සර්.
Yes, error කියලා එකක් එනවා. අර error කියන එක තමයි මේ හරි ගොඩක් දුරට scientific numbers විදිහට display වෙන්නේ. More than
calculator, so yeah, it's coming.
Yeah, okay. So the calculator is not enough to display an answer. Most probably you will be getting a scientific notation. Starting, it is simplifying as E. How come this 8.80? 79 means almost, okay, the round figure is what? 79 means almost round figure is 80. 80. Yeah. So it is 74 means round figure is what? 70.
ඒක තමයි සර් 70 ගන්න.
Round figure.
75 නම් 80 ගන්න.
75 and above.
Yes, yes.
හරි ඒක එතකොට 80 75 below නම් එතර 70 or කියන විදිහට 70 විතර ගන්න. Yes. So anyhow, so remember scientific numbers and how many additional numbers are displayed, so that will be displayed here, right? Most probably displayed here, right? This is exactly called as scientific notation. Then we have date. So you can change the date formation. Okay, so then you have time formation. Time is basically displayed only okay, this method, hours, minutes and seconds. Then we have, this comes to currency. Currency, you can apply any country currency, like, you know, not only dollar, you can apply any other currency. Sri Lankan කොහොමද අපි display කරන්නේ?
LKR.
ඒක ඉස්සර තමයි අපි RS කියලා use කරේ. Currently we are using LKR. That's it lamai, like we have some sort of alignments. These are not that important. Okay, so basically this is left, center and right, so this is not that important. So now we have learned to do relative and absolute cell reference. So my question is, there is two methods. No, number one, what is that? Okay, we call as relative. Number two, what is that? Absolute. So what is the difference between relative? What is the difference between absolute? Which one contain dollar sign?
Absolute.
Okay, absolute contain dollar sign. Very good. What is the difference? Okay, let me ask this way. Which one get changed? Which one will not change?
Absolute won't change. Relative is changing.
Relative is changing. Absolute will not change. Exactly. Okay, so this is a very clear point we need to remember. Hari, relative always change. So we just take this as 2 points. Mam chutta make a podi karanna lamai. So I can write something additional. So I'll make it something where 12. No, more than that. 16. Yeah, this is better. So then I'm dragging here. Then I'll say relative we can declare as, relative means, okay, we consider as variable. Absolute is mostly considered as what? Constant. Okay, variable and constant. So variable means singaling කියනවා නම්, okay, විචල්්‍ය. Constant means ස්ථාවර නේ. ස්ථාවර. ඒ වගේම විචල්්‍ය ස්ථාවර. හරි. ඒතර මතක තියාගන්න, variable will always get changed. Constant will never change. Okay, so that's what exactly here the main topic goes as, right? Then what we learned that day is fill handle. Okay, so where the fill handle is located exactly? Bottom
right side
right corner. So always remember, in exam, I still remember in O-level paper, they will ask you some additional questions, like, you know, some additional thing also you should learn. So here, right, what you should remember is bottom right corner. So what is that fill handle mark? Plus mark. Always remember, okay, it's a plus mark which we are using inside it. So I'll just put here some text size 22. Fill handle එකේ purpose එක ළමයි වැදගත්ම purpose එක මොනවද ඇත්තටම? The purpose of using the fill handle is mostly what?
අඩු කරනවා
මම දැන්
කියන්නේ.
underline කරා දැන්. Copying. So the most important factor behind the fill handle එක අපි use කරන්න ළමයි හරි මූලිකම හේතුව copying. So remember, it's most important idea is to remember is copying. Okay, so you don't need whether you need to copy and paste it or just if you're dragging, it will automatically paste. Which one?
Automatically.
Okay,
Yes.
automatically it will paste. Okay, automatically it will copy. So here there is no manual work. Okay, so computer is a what kind of device? Blank. Okay, it is a it is a manual purpose device or automated purpose device?
Automated and manual.
Manual එකට වඩා පුතා computer එකේ බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ වැඩිපුරම percentage එක මොකද?
Automated is a manual තියෙනනේ.
නෑ තිබ්බට බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන percentage එක automated. So the most very important in computer to remember is the computer is basically working as an automated system, not as a manual system. So here everything is done automatically. The copying and pasting and everything is done automatically, right? Okay, so moving ahead with the relative and absolute cell reference, I spoke what is absolute that day. So today I just remind you all. So remember, okay, row number, column letter. Okay, row number and column letter. So these two are very important in a relative cell reference. Okay, row number and column letter, what happens exactly? Okay, always remember it will change. Okay, it will change. So this is what exactly we call as relative cell reference. Okay, so if I am saying a example, okay, so just put 20. Okay, if I am saying A10, okay, so A10 is basically A is a column, okay, 10 is a row where both will change. Okay, so matakai nang kiyanna, if you still remember, can you tell me we can drag into which sides?
Column and row.
ඒක තමයි මට හරියට කියන්න like left the right the top the bottom the
Right and bottom.
Top to bottom, left to right.
Okay, why reason right and bottom? If you drag right, what will affect column or row?
Column.
Exactly, very good. හොඳට කල්පනා කරලා කිව්ව උත්තරේ. Very good. I like you. හරි. Right. එහෙනම් right. ඒ වගේම if you drag down, what will happen? Row will be affected. Yes, understood. So this is the basic idea of relative cell reference, where if you're dragging down, it will affect row. When you're dragging side, it will affect column. So this is the whole idea of. So you can see here. I'll zoom it this one. Okay, I'll zoom it for you all. See, you can see now very clearly, right? So A1 equal A1 plus B1 equal A1 plus B1. If I am dragging down one, what happened? A is same, one
A2,
become
B2. 2.
Yeah, 2. Okay, when I am dragging another one down, 2 became
3.
So understood? Okay, when I am dragging sideways, so you can see here, if I am dragging from here to here, the A has become
B1.
E. Okay, B has become
C.
Again, if I am dragging another one, B has become
C.
C has become
D.
D. So understood, there is nothing happened for the row number, only the column is affected. If I am dragging down, nothing has happened for the column letter, and it is totally affected for the row number. Okay, so remember, this is what exactly relative cell reference. Okay, relative cell reference. So what they are saying is, if the row number and the column letter of the adjacent කියන්නේ මොකද පුතා? මතකයිද ආයෙමත් මම චුට්ටක් මතක් කරන්නම්. හරි, චුට්ටක් මතකයි නේ ඕගලන් කියන්න. ඊට පස්සේ මම වැරදි නම් මතක් කරන්නම්. Adjacent කියන්නේ මොකද ළමයි? This word will be using in many other places in O-level paper. I've seen many times they were using this adjacent word. So if they are giving this, if you don't know, then you cannot answer.
Sound and sense.
Sumaya Rizwan has told the correct answer, one after the other. Yes, the answer is one after the other. Okay, remember, next. Allapu gedara. Hari, එහෙම. Right? So allapu ඒ කියන්නේ වාගේ allapu gedara. ඒ ළඟ ළඟ තියෙන ගෙවල්. හරි. අර පේලි ගෙවල් තියෙන එක ළඟ. And that's called as, okay, adjacent houses. Okay, adjacent houses. Row houses කියලා කියන්නේ අපි row houses. Or adjacent houses. Okay, so non-adjacent means not closer. Hari. Villages වලට ගියා නම් ගොඩක් තියෙන්නේ non-adjacent houses.
beach එකේ තියෙන්නේ adjacent නේ.
beach එකේ තියෙන්නේ adjacent. මට ඒක තේරුන්නේ
නැහැ. අර වෙරළාස්සේ ප්‍රදේශවල මිනිස්සු ඔක්කොම එක ළඟ තමයි ගෙවල් හදන්නේ.
එහෙම ගෙවල් ගැන කියනවා. හරි. මම වෙන දේවල් හිතුවා.
එහෙමනේ.
හරි. Right, එහෙනම් absolute cell reference means what exactly? So now relative means changing. Absolute means definitely what? Okay?
Not changing.
So what they say, if the row number and column letter shall remain unchanged, unchanged. Okay, so always remember, yes. Sumaya, you are correct. Static, yes, we can say static. Okay, unchanged. So remember, row numbers and column letters are basically, okay, yes, call as, okay, we are unchanged, we call as absolute. Okay, so we can have how many types of absolute here? 3 types of absolute. Yes, we already saw this. I am not going to spend much time here. So row, column, and row and column. Okay, so row, column, and row and column. So these are the 3 types which we are learning here. So today I'm planning to, okay, finish the Excel. So we are done with the Excel. Then we are having PowerPoint. I'll just roughly say our future plans. PowerPoint we can finish by 2 classes. Okay, so that is a small lesson. That is not a big lesson. Okay, so 2 classes we can finish PowerPoint, and the rest of the time we are spending. So I just want to confirm the exam date. So your 3rd term, last term exam date. So I need to confirm that. So someone please try to confirm me when is your exam date. So
exam date, sir.
Exam එක කවදද තියෙන්නේ කියලා චුට්ටක් මට confirm කරන්න ළමයි. So with that I'll
access ටිකක් කරන්න ඕනේ.
access එක ටිකක් නෙමෙයි ගොඩක්ම හරියටම කරන්න ඕනේ මුලින් ඉඳලා. හරි.
ඒක කරන්නේ PowerPoint එකට පස්සේ. PowerPoint එකට පස්සේ.
ඔව්. right, PowerPoint එකට පස්සේ access තමයි මේ වැදගත්ම අය කිව්වත් then O level එකේ ළමයි it's not a hard lesson to do because it's very easy to understand access, but when it comes to like A level, if you're doing on A level, GIT or whatever, that with there you need very well knowledge about the access. So access is very useful software, right? Sorry, so just okay, so remember now what we learned is, okay, entirely the concept of, okay, formula and function. Okay, some other places, some students were asking question like few other questions were came, right? Is that the formula, their word they have used certain places when it comes to function? So is it okay? So like exam में के समाट formula केला function वाला पर तूना नंग एक problem में का द केला. Actually, you have to remember the word called eva ki avastha hoga, like when they're saying formula and then expecting some sort of function. Ari තේරෙනවනේ මම කියන එකනේ formula එකක් කියලා එයා බල அவங்க formula and selli like அவங்க எதிர்பார்க்கறது function. So ඒකලම් formula කියලා ඒකලම් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ function. නම් ඒ මොන වගේ අවස්ථාවක්ද? So what kind of situation that formula, okay, function is used when they are asking formula? Okay, so what kind of situation? So I told in 3 languages. Okay, so the final answer is they will ask you to get some sort of range. They will ask you to get some range of total. They will ask you to get some range of average. Okay, they will ask you to get some highest marks of it. They will ask you to get some lowest marks of it. They will ask you to get some number of attendance, that means the count. Okay, so whatever relating to that particular function they are asking, then you can able to use function. This is the final thing that I can say. Whenever they are asking function without telling function, okay, so without telling function they are telling formula and they are asking function. So that time you have to remember, okay, they are asking total, that means they are asking function. They are asking average, they are asking, okay, end of the day function. So that's how you decide and you answer. Alright, then mama hitano oglanta clear kela, so that you are clear with that. Okay. So next we are looking into, okay, creation of charts using spreadsheet. So charts means, okay, simply say graphical representation of an, okay, value. නම් කිසි වටිනාකමක් තියෙනවා, ඒ වටිනාකමේ පින්තූරමය ස්වභාවයක් දරනවා නම් එයට අපි chart ප්‍රස්ථාර කියලා කියනවා. හරි, right? So there are some sort of value that you can display as a pictorial representation, a graphical representation. Hari, so මතක තියාගන්න, this is called as chart. Okay, so we are just learning about charts. So that's how the chart we can represent. So what is the purpose of having chart? Okay, so 2 things. One is effective tool. Okay, mainly remember effective tool to communication. Okay, more than that there are many things. Okay, compare. Okay, then we have analyze. Okay, present data. Okay, comprehend, easy to comprehend, right? So but mostly compare, analyze, present. So I'll take these 3. Okay, compare, analyze, present. These 3 only mainly, and finally effective tool to communication. So today, okay, charts, or like charts has been used by whom? Most of the company managers. Okay, so if you're becoming a manager, if you're becoming a sort of a high position in a company, definitely you have to deal with, okay, charts. So you have to show the progress. Okay, ඔක්කොම අවුරුද්ද පටන් ගන්නකොට ලස්සන්ට කරගෙන ආවා, like finally what happened from February, March, drop down entirely the income, then finally what happened again, boosted in some sort of okay, July, then again drop down, okay, back in, okay, October. Okay, so like exactly you can see the situation through chart, where exactly current position, right? There are, okay, so that is very important to know. So what is a chart? Example they're saying, okay, so you can this is what exactly they're saying. It is not easy to comprehend compare, analyze or present data when they are represented as numbers. So, but when data presented in the form of charts, they become an effective tool to communications. So, chart means, okay, so I'll just write it here, graphical way of, okay, representing, okay, graphical way of representing values. Okay, graphical way of representing values. So this is called chart, right? Remember, graphical way of representing values, right? There are, okay, so totally, right, you can see here 10, okay, components of chart. So you want to by heart this. So I'll just keep the screen like this. Now what you have to do is by heart these 10 components, right? So what I will do is I will erase entirely, so then you are able to answer what is exactly where. Yeah.
Chart title එකේම chart title කියලා තියෙනවානේ.
chart title එක තමයි කියන්නේ එකට පොදුවේ. මේ chart title එක මාරු වෙලා නැහැ මෙතන. ඒ හින්දා තමයි chart title. පොදුවේ chart title කියලා තමයි කියන්නේ. ඒක හරි. So total 10 components of chart. Okay, so I hope I'll give you, okay, 3 minutes time. Okay, 3 minutes, Pudha. So make it fast, quickly, by heart, speed as possible. So what is this?
Chart title.
Right. Okay. So मैं type करा. Right. Chart. Okay. Title. Okay. Right. Sorry. अन्यथा क्या? मेगा.
Data label.
Data.
Label.
Label. Sorry. Right.
इलाका y-axis title.
मेगा.
Y-axis. Axis title.
Axis title.
Axis.
Okay, axis title. Are ये बस से
data series.
मेगा.
Data series.
Data series. Okay.
Ini data table.
This is data.
X-axis.
Okay.
Table.
Adi sini.
X-axis title.
Mega mode X-axis.
Axis title.
Title. Okay. Right. Hari. It was say minna mega kya naam
Chart area. Chart area.
Chart area.
Chart area.
Oh.
Chart area.
Chart area.
Hari. Chart area. What is this?
Grid lines.
Grid lines. Very good.
Plot area.
Plot area.
Legend.
Hari. Finally legend.
Legendaries.
Okay, legend. Okay, so these are the 10 components of a chart. Okay, so any questions regarding chart you can able to answer. So simply remember, more than this there is nothing. Okay, and there are different types of chart. Okay, so now I'm going to give you something very important knowledge. Okay, right. Okay, so right, so what is that is in exam they are gonna ask some sort of chart. Okay, if two items, okay, comparing classes of data items in group. Okay, so two items are compared. Okay, remember always two okay, items are compared. Okay, two items are compared is basically either column chart, bar chart, or line chart. So always preferred is remember what are the two charts? One is column chart, another one is bar chart. These are the two.
Excel का अभी तो auto suggest करना है सब बार charts में charts सर का अभी
charts सर suggest करना हम तो exam में के auto suggest करना
असी वो बीच है दिन ने
किधर है
ये ना यही उलंग है ना आगे तेरे ना आगे
fan निकल रहा है इनमें
अरे right अरे ये ना मतलब दिया अगर ना two charts are mainly used, one is column chart, another one is bar chart. अरे so මෙන්න මේ chart වර්ග දෙක තමයි අපි basically use කරන්නේ. හරි. ඒතර line chart එක use කරනවා. පුළුවන් use කරන්න ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. Right. So but all three of them are involved with two items are compared. Okay, so some sort of x and y should be there. Okay, so in here so x and y scatter chart is used very rarely. Most of the time you have seen in the run rate, cricket match. So cricket match run rate is basically used x and y scatter chart. Okay, so but if you are having so one single item මෙන්න මෙතන මතක තියාගන්න. So this is used single single item compare. So you might ask how can we compare single item? Okay, so like this is what exactly right say the population
එකම කාලයට අයත්
yeah, so population so census. So we are taking population census in Sri Lanka. So we can say example. So the concept is age. Concept is age limit. So according to the age limit, age is one item, but there are many age limits. So 0 to 5 they will take one age limit. So 5 to 12 one age limit. 12 to 19 one age limit. So like that they will take some sort of age limits. So remember single item compare, which is pie chart, always pie chart. So this is what we have to be very careful in exam question. Mostly they will ask two items, but suddenly with this single item you always have one option, that is pie chart. So you always have one option that is called pie chart. Right. So these are the things in chart. Right. So more than that, we should know how to create a chart. So which tab we have to use creating chart? Insert tab. So always remember we are using insert tab to create a chart. Right. So which tab we are using to adjust the chart title, axis titles and all? Yes.
Sir, කවුද unknown user කියලා කෙනෙක් message යනවා sir.
මරත් තමයි.
හරි. මේ unknown user. Right. මේ හරි. මේ බලමු. Hurry, right. So remember, but today 2016 version, so Microsoft Office 2016 version, you can change the chart title or the axis title by double clicking on it. Chart take a double click color, you can change it. So that's how you can do. Right. So now I gave the overall idea of Excel. Now we have completed Excel. From here the Excel is completed, finished. Right, so we have a practical exercise to be done. So I have added some numbers here for you all to make it easy. Right. So create So create the below worksheet using the spreadsheet. Okay, those who were absent are marked AB, right? Okay, so absent line no AB kila mark kila tino, right? Okay. So now they are saying us to find the total. Okay, in number 1 they are asking us to do total. So how to do the total?
Equal sum B2 colon
okay
bracket
F2.
E2 colon
No B2
B2 sir.
B2
B2 colon F2.
B2 colon F2.
B2 colon F2. Alamu harada kiyala.
No, sir.
B2 colon F2. Hari, right? Okay, very good. So that is number 1. Okay, so that is number 1. Right. Number 2.
Equal average
average
B2 colon
So,
F2.
equal average.
Average
Okay, average. Okay. So within bracket.
B2 colon F2.
Right, just a minute. We'll drag this up to here. Yeah. Okay. So.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, so right, then what is that? B2, right, colon F2. That is also done. Right, third one, they are asking max. Okay, so that is in the B9 they are asking what is the max, how to find that?
Equal max B2
max. Okay,
B2 colon
B2 colon
F7. So එකේ මුළු එකේමද max එක max එකේ max එකේ විතරයි.
Oh,
B7
B7
නැත්තම් F7.
B2 colon B7, right? Okay, so fourth one. So what they are asking? Okay, maximum minimum marks.
equal
Equal
min
B2
colon B7.
B2 colon B7. Okay, right. So that is also done. So fifth one they are asking something different. They are asking okay, count drag to F11. So how you do that?
No, drag to F10 sir.
F10.
Fifth one drag to F10.
equal min
නෑ sir නෑ.
2
මේක අර
colon F7
handler.
Handler. පස්වෙනි එක. Okay. Drag
So,
to F10.
ඒක equal min මේ B තියෙන එක F වෙනවා.
So මේමයි කියන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට මෙන්න බලා ගන්න.
So drag කරන්නනේ කියලා තියෙනවා.
Oh, drag. Okay. හරි, මෙතන cell number එක අපි බලන්න ඕනේ. මේ cell number එක බලන්න ඕනේ. So what is that cell number?
F10
B10 නේ.
B10
හරි. B10 cell number no. Drag B10 cell. Okay. Okay, to where? කොහෙද වෙනකන්ද? F10. Okay. By using what?
Full handler මොකද්ද? මොන handler මොකක්ද?
fill handler
Okay, මතක තියාගන්න.
Fill handler.
Okay, so fill handle. Okay, so මෙන්න මෙහෙම ලියන්න පුළුවන්, right? So fill handle, right? So drag the B10 cell to F10 by using fill handle. So remember that's what we can use. We have to say that way. So B10 එකේ ඉඳලා F10 වෙනකම් drag කරන්න කියන එක. So that's how. Okay, you can tell. Or you can say okay, drag නැතුව you can copy කියලා කියන්න පුළුවන්. So you can use copy. So I'm going to use copy actually, not drag. That is better. Sorry, I got the exam එකත් එහෙමනේ දෙන්නේ. Copy the B5 to C5 කියලානේ දෙන්නේ. So example එහෙම. So like I'll better say copy. Now you all understood why I'm telling copy. Because fill handler, the topic which I showed you all, what exactly? Copying කියලානේ කිව්වේ. Copying formula කියලානේ. Okay, copying formula, right? Okay. So right, now you all understood. Sixth one. හරි, දැන් ඕගොල්ලෝ කියන්න දන්නවා.
Count copy to F11.
Okay,
Other
equal
Count.
count. What is that?
F2 colon
F7.
Sixth one.
F2
නෑ නෑ මෙහෙ තියෙන්නේ
F2
පුතා
colon
මෙන්න
F7.
මේ 6th one එක මෙහෙ තියෙන්නේ මේ උඩ තියෙන එක තමයි අපි කරන්නේ
හරි B2 colon
B7
P2 colon
B7.
P7 හරි ඊට පස්සේ එකේ කියනවා drag to F11 කියලා දැන් මොනවද කියන්න ඕනේ පල්ලෙහෙන් කතාවක් කියන්න ඕනේ මොනවද
Copy
හරි copy
F10 B10
B11
B11
හරි B11
cell to F11
B11 cell to
F11
F11
using fill handle.
okay හරි ඒක කියන්න ඕනේ by using
fill handler
fill handle හරි right දැන් ඔයගලන්ට දන්නවා මේක කියාගන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා හරි right so this is also some sort of question answering method okay so just drag it to up right so right now okay 7th one හරි 7th one එකේ කියන්නේ කොහොමද අන්න ඒකේ තේ කතාවම තමයි කියන්නේ so that story only telling so
Equal average.
yeah no space here so I'm dragging here actually I'm typing here actually so no space there so besides that I'm typing here 7th one what is that equal
average
B2 colon B7
okay so equal average
B2 colon
bracket B2 colon
B7 copy to
Hari
copy
so
B2
copy
B12
Hari to B12
not copy to sir copy
Hari koma Hari copy to Hari copy copy Hari okay copy B12
cell to
cell
F12
cell to sorry
F12
F12
by using fill
by
handle.
using okay fill handle okay fill handle so average okay B2 colon B7 copy B12 cell to F12 by using fill handle එහෙනම් තේරෙනවා ඔයගලන්ට මෙන්න මෙහෙමයි අපි උත්තර ලියන්නේ so this is how we are writing answers okay for this so any doubt on this okay the answers which I wrote was up to here so whatever the question they are asking here right someone is switch on the my camera can you all switch off okay so okay හරි එහෙනම් තේරෙනවද ළමයි මෙන්න මේ මම answers ටික හරි මේ drag කරලා මම copy paste කරනවා මේ ටික හරි මෙන්න මේ පළවෙනි එක එන්නේ මෙන්න මෙතනට හරි so ප්‍රශ්න කියවනම් බලන්න enter the function in G2 to calculate the total marks scored by Saman Kumar. So Saman Kumar के total marks එක ගන්න B2 colon F2 right හරි ඊට පස්සේ දෙවෙනි එක අපි බලුවා නම් okay so the second one I'm taking this down okay so here they are asking enter the right average so මෙන්න මෙතන average okay average so enter the average in H2 to calculate the average scored by Saman Kumar so same person okay average we are finding the average so that is also done so then third one okay so then we are getting into next question okay so they are saying enter the function okay in a B9 to find out the highest score obtained for mathematics so mathematics wala okay highest marks එක ගන්න කියලා කියනවා so that's what we got right that is not an issue okay type capital or simple not an issue so but I am following a standard here okay that is not an issue case sensitive ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ right so then we are saying here Okay, enter the B10, find out the lowest score obtained by student in each subject. So එතන each subject කියලා කතාවක් කියන එක තමයි හරි අපි අර ගන්නේ හරි lowest marks එක 5 කියන එක වෙනකම්. So that's what this only I am copying here. Copy B10 cell to F10 by using fill handle, right? So each subject, because they are saying each subject. So this is the highlight word, right? මෙන්න මේ word එක තමයි highlight word එක, each subject. Okay, so remember that. So next one, okay, is sorry, sixth one is count. Okay, right. So where we are taking over here, right? Enter the cell, enter the okay function in B11 to find out the number of students. So that is the count, number of students presented for each subject. Alright, so that's how you okay each subject කියලා අහලා තියෙන හින්දා තමයි අපි ඒක drag කරන්නේ අන්තිම එක. අන්න මේකත් අපිට drag කරන්න තියෙනවා. Okay. Finally, so this should be 5. Okay, so this should be 6. Right. Okay. Right, so Puta, then we are completing. Okay, so right, we have completed the entire concept of Excel. So this is what the finally, okay, what we have to do in Excel. So anyone having additional doubt in Excel? Anyone having additional doubt in Excel? මොන හරි doubt එකක් තියෙනවනම් පොඩ්ඩක් අහන්න පුළුවන්. Anyone having additional doubt in Excel? All are clear with what I taught up to now?